Second session, I think the first session from the resource person, we had lots of thought-provoking ideas. Hichipa chu amo ideas share akuna chu response to injol iboldu hi na. Ayin la hichima sanga chu first. I will give opportunity to our special invitees for those who are retiring between from this year till 2027. If they want to also add, share more ideas. Na idea achum present bol no mayong le hichi areas on hitile etino mayong le na. The floor is open to them. Then after them, apart to other special invitees, Pastor Hopumin Amozu partner appeal within. The third will be particular response to the ideas presented by our three resource person. It is in session to achieve within. Idea I share now I can zong nyao gaga say nom to you have vision Lamka meeting kana now to the idea presentation kana ball khain about our land issue individuals don't see him, you don't see aware he's okay tavin. How do we go about? We don't know. What is our land rights? We don't know. What is the law that protects us? We don't know. Is it sufficient? We don't know. No. All we could do is, if anyone wants to tries to grab our land, we are ready to fight, give our life. Is that feasible in this age? No. Democratic country to where law is the supreme authority. Is it feasible? Hichi is a question you don't know in. Ahile. Mitam tahin, we have to come together to fight for our land. Ati and Ken Vangzo a reverse because tile. Can our land protect us? No. The land is there already. It's only that we have not been looking after our land properly. No.
Yes.
Hiti is questions government here lang adang hon questions raised in ball way tayin. So it threatens even our own existence. Ahin go back. Say that the land can protect us. Even us means identity, no? Zong protect a Valte ti pachu sigel di hodi diaspora holding achu lento in lamay lono sort hitain some 30 plus, some 20 plus. Yung po daw hitain. The kind of problem faced by them and the understanding we have is very different. The field experience is very different, no? Hiti he achi honzong thabi alung gelu ideas of hichi achi share theo hin. If you can say GMT like chief association is that ham to yung interaction kana nei tayo na. The chief say that from that mountain to that is my land. Na. They don't know the size. There is no record. All they have is hill text. Simple. And they say that is my land. Na. Agam sunga so anok no bol thei ding ho si ma hele ako sim na azong the villagers don't have any land rights no hiti as anytime they can be chucked out of the land no hiti achu I hoding achu landless kitile ke tabong na agam nei lo hoding achu what do I protect is that my land question jong do thei so na but then let's not go into that. The land is the land where our forefathers settled. No, it is during the course of history, during independence of India, we became Lamka a part of Indian Union. Our people are there in Myanmar. There are people in Bangladesh also. No, it is we have to think big. Tunya Lamka area I say we in. Can chief of coma option gonna ball to here adang a point. Give us a portion of your land. We will start mapping your land. Na Nagamiti ham to GIS mapping ball winkatin will go for survey. Then we'll deliver to you saying that longitude latitude na hichi east, north, west, south, hichi hi na land hi adjacent to your land, this is your neighbor, hichi hi island. But then the condition is that you have to give us a portion, deposit a portion of your land to this particular organization. This particular organization identifies a ball po in vision Lamka present ball. There has to be an agency who looks after that, because internet are key quiding, no, should not be made available to anyone. Ahile a land la azuman identify a balding upachu, not the fertile land area portion. Those portions which they don't like, no. Hichipachu, hichi society ham, hichi hat kwamachu deposit the bola le, the society that manages that land, no, will pool that resources together. Let's say for the district of Churchanpur, let's take it together. The society will look into that resources. Hichihachu, what can it do? Into a resource person who is tamta share ball time. We can go for development of green areas also, forest. No. But then those areas would be community resourced, community management resources heading. No. But then maybe they are not clear, or maybe I couldn't explain to them. No one has got back to me so far. Anticipate to ball na line na responsible now, because now it's their ownership is threatened. A forest to lahi tamta issue tamta hi niti achu ihonjong gelu hitin, what can I do? No. Loite hokoma khabe meeting gonna say nine. Let's recall John F. Kennedy in Anasei Pachu. Let's not think about what America can do for you, but what can you do for America today? No. Lenny Yungkundo now what can I do for Lamka? Hichi Lungel Neyanchu, I think to be a change then we have to come up with ideas also, no problem. We already have Vision Lamka. In the resource person, Dr. Pulamte and say Bongachu, it can be a movement also, movement of the people. No. I think we can change not only our immediate environment, but then we can make impact even in our country, India. No? Let it be a district which is very visible in Delhi. It is in Bollo Hanoju. It is Ibolteviti, but the reason Lamka Agela to be the best place in the world. So, to him, special invitees or kunin part being katin to let's say the coming 5 years are retiring sao na amona lungiel ipineyam tuni foramahi no han contribute na hin bolding of de san zalin no ho part hin ping kate.
Good evening. Kamaya to resource person te Zamta, organizer te Vision Lamka, tana special invitee pastor Lamka in Gikhom te, tu ni Vision Lamka platform kaisung kang din te zen ko kipai percent tu. Lai seng tu in bangene, Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, Proverbs 29:18 simle. The people perish for lack of knowledge. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Exactly. Humingai tu adinga om hiun sim kathea tu ni. Resource person masapan angeni kalung simakoi mama. Sustainable livelihood. Livelihood is not only livelihood; it has to be sustainable. Mai neding a low kilo eloy. Tu itaten a low tain a decision. Ingai to ngai. Tu like chemical omta, haromta, bang bang, we decide omta. Tu I think P. Inki Sung Henlen. It tui te wang pele. Bang bang not now being de siho. A consequence. A why a voice see him. Punjab in lay Punjaba. Fertilizer chemical ki hazard is Punjab is number 1 tumor state, cancer state. Kuzya hui kezo environmental labor ka hiya. Ichizya para. Igamu sana bangao mai sana iko yai le aku ding Miss Womdi, Tamatamdi. Hello. Robbers will be there to snatch away your diamond, gold ring, everything. Are we looking after those gold rings and diamonds? This is the question Moderator raised. It's a valid point. Kezong, house. I'm also a chief. So I know what is to be a chief. My land is about 30 minutes walk from end to end. So now I'm only the sole owner. I'm just keeping it just like that 10 years without being utilized or used it for any useful purpose. It's a waste of resource. Number one, it's a waste of manpower. Amasapan, Angena, why don't we give ownership to our villagers for at least 99-year lease? Let them enjoy, but without the right to sell. Something like that. If they start selling, then there will be robbers and thieves who will buy for crores of rupees. Again, there will be trouble. We are very concerned about our land, but are we concerned about our children's future? That also is a very strong point. Are we training our children just as we should be training them? I don't think most of us do. Hardly we do it with 50% concern to train up our children. This is a moot point today. Vision starts from our family, from my house. If I have that vision, I don't have vision, my family will perish in the next generation. We are going to retire. Most of us will say that my children is still unemployed. My sons, my daughters are still hovering around, playing with mobile, partying. I think today is a good day. The Lord is showering us with good rain in this Vision Lamka seminar, so let's be thankful to Him. To cut short, it's only 1 minute, but I have taken much minutes. And as you know, public policy, as Dr. Guite has expounded, retirement issues, retirement expectation, retirement game plan and all cannot be same. But to cut short my sharing, I think the solution lies in reformation of the land system, the land owning system of the chiefs and the hill people. Number one, how this will come about? This will come about through political solution. Without political solution, there is no power. This political solution can be, one of them is very practical, is Article 244C, 6th schedule. We cannot break away from Manipur because we have been living 70 years already since our childhood. So breaking a small state is not feasible, but asking our father, asking our parents some more pie of the development is not a wrong thing. So that is practiced in northeastern states like Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram. So we also can aspire to that. Then once we have that, then we can think of what we call reforming our land system. Now we cannot reform because the village chiefs are very strong and they think that that is the only political tool in their hands, which is not. in fact. And as a small ship, I am also open to any reformation. I think we should spread this message to one and all. Thank you very much.
Tuni nuam kasa resource person tehina a crowd him kaki papi mama crowd tehia idea topic te nuam kasa akhat na den siang ina resource person te hon thugiana ki pan kha on trigger chidiama hon provoke kha ken khat kon raise dia why ma ka gen na khata hi le awareness hi tasami hi ilaka hi awareness athei chi te bangle thei ki lo current affair khong thei mai mai awareness chin bangjia ka hoyam ki pan hiang kuate hiayen bang implication nei thei de hiam chi hi ki thei lo hiang janam jekena ko insung vai kon gen dia amrit pal kha kataten papa amrit pal kwa ama potential le ama ki panna le ama ideology le ama na ki projection udan le wain law and order bang impact nei hiam chi kha theiu te ken be ama sadar khati bo ke papa wo on ging talo lo why is it current affair itil thei de kha current affair ki thei a implication ki thei lo why tu na appoint na kong lo dia resource person ma sa kha land holding remote mama gam backward mama Africa gam tan bangale gam ki boy nong lo tu ne gam ki home dinan ngai tu dek lai why jakina I backward na tak tak hi gam kane chi house pa gam abateng au chan no khidi out le kon teng sa rot kilon teng sa lo di namina bang ma ki register rom lo why jak 21st century beikwana gam land holding home law ball di chia kisate hi atuan tual pet lawina tuan tual loma ma khati hi chi ki pho khun ka sang wai je kena hi hi che hi thei mo di lo di legal bill enactment ngai di wai pen kha tuni na hi ai om khom te bang le resource person te bang bang chi ha ma kha political lobby hi o intellectual lobby hi o bang yam khat hoi taka hi ke la hi ya kha tu nung chagen dia nga tok pas di khatong edin a khang nong ten kha en ya khang lui de te hai sak sang kha amao kha hayon sa jade ulai do chira ne wa kha kamu da ne he wana ani na de na ka gen nop non khathi heu tu pa Pulamte nan yen line ka lung sima he ma trying aspire to inspire till expire till expire kha tua ngak sim chia tai ha bang mi ka inspire thai do chi huai aspire bangina ya chi huai zong in kwa mala inspire zo lo huai expire de ta wai ja kena next inning a lu dit de wai ja kena Pulamte non gen bangina platform bol sia mi poi mo ka san hi twilight ten den again current affair mai hilo awareness kichian tak any topic ane ukuntai waje kena kapet topic ma khat mentorship kenchu biakin bale ka gen kha hang thak te mentor de yes Barack Obama in kum giat president na hinungen abe kuane na president na interview sir after the meeting your office what you are planning to do I'll be mentoring the youth ya kha sentence mentoring the youth khang thak te chil de wana khang thak te bang le khang lui te che tu lai bang a khok sem ye ka sakai a khang thak te bang le khang lui hon sabai lo ya ka space si dia ma generation ge bachi hial de le vacuum ma mai wai je ke na tu ne na ye dress tuang ma hi hi na ka the khang thak te la khang lui te ye boomer period ta piang te angai dan mindset or mentality or approach orientation hi ai chi dan hi le amao a hoi zone piang nuam chi ki the lo he mia chiam nu ya banga COVID era COVID graduate จีดานเดียวเตะของมั้งผู้จีดานนะคะจะ categorize หน้าของผมเทมอกให้เฮียเป็นค่ะตัวนี้นะคะอีบางอย่างจะawareness อีกี mentor เกี่ยเลยอีกีเปียกตัวเกี่ยเลยบวยเลยใหญ่ค่ะปล่อยมาสติลตั้มปีกระตาเตบันลงว่าอีกาสมรีโลของขัดของดัชเจ้าค่ะอันเดียบางว่า convincing แต่กับ purpose และ objective ของการเงินเทเราจะบ่ British แต่กี่กอบไปไว้มีกางแต่กอบปีไม่กี่เตียนด้านนั้นจิวผู้ปาเต้บางจิกี่เตียนเน็กไทอกุมงใหญ่ของมั่งเลยขัดเตียนอะไรจะอีบรอดกันจะได้นานจบมาวันน่ะอีพาวเลยหามกี่จีบางอะไรที่จะกบิวนัลก็ไปลำกาเชิดจานปูอายุนิกน้ำมาฮีมานี่พาวเจียแต่อีเย็นเลยกิเทยหมอกเองยายอิวนิกนะค่ะอาโอทของมันไปมาขัดชุมานี่เป้าเกียรติยามีดังเป้าที่สมแล้วว่าอิมพอสมจะไว้ that one will be the odd one ยายที่ที่ตัวมาขัดเลยผู้ที่มาเป็นอีก culture เดี๋ยวบางเลยกินไหนจริงๆ John Trevor นี่นะ born to be crime อาเกลดาอิสิมโดยยายที่society ตะกี้ตัวก็สัมมาไหม British เซนค่ะ English เซนค่ะเป้าความจริงๆแนวจริงๆน้องเขียนว่าWhy they go people range when the person speak my language, I'm on his side. When he speak another language, he is another side. Yai ka, bay lama mai. Why jakin? Yai Lamka Churchanpur district am te bale. Yai pen ka bang chi chiang a importance piak de. Chi khong he poi mai na ka ngai twa. Tu na khat na resource person masan land holding body chi bang chi a pan la khoi de here. Yeah, we agreed. We fully agreed. We are landless. Bang ma ipule pa kangal nilo zogam ichi le min aucha order khaton su adwa lagi jail do hi ahi le huai bang chi di ko ya ki pande hi di ani na pulamte na aspire to inspire till expire aman platform khaton bola wa hi hoi ka samama ki papi a kel ka tu pa ya wa ya hi help to ya ka the dena mentorship adang te de lammi te I hoi na kha eleng lamka sang khonga hol yai khonga mun ki de ne lo chu hol yan pipi veng te nga zat lo kum khada khat ve annual event la di music tum na di le lo chu ka teng khong ina tong kha khai na group interest group bolina mentoring bolina topic khong teng ina hu chin hi leng social awareness om pai den why am kip do cha why society ki lam de why ja pulamte bang le you will be a very productive resource person in the near future. Thank you. Wana puken pina hon yen hi lung simon khoi mama. Ken kan again hiak thelo aman articulate ka bien ka. Public policy advocacy. Yai khong le mai chu. Kithelo luang. Hu ya emelare khongom de kwana kha apai te community sungbal na kinaklo de camping bang de tui vai jang khong ki game a thei khu lom lo bang phatwam dia ami khong omok chidan de khong mo hu chidan limited and dangerous knowledge kinayebe ya hi iki educate mama public policy advocacy poi mo isa forest ichi bang le forest ek na nung pen 72 tabe eri tu bang atam jok kinong le iten namun kha Manipur government birenen kha forest gamai chan puan khomin chin chimok din wai pen kha emotional drive boldin communal health din wai tenga kha gigui gai dan ajiak bang hiya ahile wai sa di chamang question register bodi wai register na bolte na kha bang huwa category on chiwa chi bang le om kholoi house pu chi ujia khonga khwa bang mok sa din awai den chang boy chala kha law and order isuang suak jel ya khong bang village establishment act chi bang idea chi khong thei to tam piom dia I have to te hi to ni hi thought provoking ka sama ma ki pa huai ka sa ka hong ding te ya tam pi lagian utam de manina ke le a pension hak no lo di te loi group ka hi manini ka ut ten hiai lak te kho ai wai jagina I passport de bang le en huai ka sa ka amau Sunday tenga mi aza asi one way traffic banga ngai khedik de patu gen the ve tu ne mi pil mi siam hi za ten za le phalo ki ngai fe ว่าจะก็เฮียแพลตฟอร์มของสักเสียมหลวดได้จีคุณดังอะไรกันเงี้ยข้าจะกิจการอีคำทักเตตกิมัดนี่ mentorship ปล่อยมั่วเอง let us understand the root cause let us be aware of your environment thank you
อะไรคิดป่าวว่าตัวนี้นะทุมันพัตักตั้งไหมตัวกมาเย็นป่าเย็นฮีทุปีกษาเหี้ยวตัวเตเย็นเขียดเตใหญ่ถึงจากเลลีนะป่าไม่ซาตัวนี้นะเกตกรีนินคงดิ่งอ่ะขันนะเป็นส่วนป่าดิเตละกะกะเตลคาวันนั้นนี่นายเฮอินเตกวิจารณ์ลำกาอินเตกด้านนี้นะคงเกี่ยวกับดิ่งอ่ะวิจารณ์ลำกาเฮอาหอยนายเฮ communal based organization เลงฮิโลวินจินยัยค่ะ common interest นี่ลำกา area จุรจันทร์ปุร area ขันตัวนั่นเองอ่ะลุงซิมไงตัวน่ะนั่นน่ะเสงอ่ะปันนั่งงับเตกิตัวคมน่ะไอ้เหี้ยเป็นส่วนเตะแพลตฟอร์มใหม่มาฮิโลฮีเจเฮตัวนี้นั่งไงตัวเลี้ยงได้ไว้กษาไว้เสียกินะเข็นขัด organization เข็นขัดเจออบิกตะกินะ pensioner civil pensioner เตบังอาศัยของมันเจียงกิลังเลลอาถูกกิจเลลไอ้เหี้ยตัวนี้นะยายวิจารณ์ลำกาเตนี่ตัวนี้เจียงเดนี่นะสไลด์โชยนี่วะอาวิจารณ์กุมลีเลงจิงนายโลนาวปังเตละก็ไอ้เกลินเทลเล็กชวลกรุ๊ปอะตั้มปีค่ะจิตตัวตาเฮียนี่ขัดเตะก็ลำเฮียมองปูตู้สิวดิ่งนะก็ไงตัวหนาของมาไว้ปะเทียนี่นะวิจารณ์ในเตวิจารณ์มูเตอาหันตัวดิ่งด้านagain นะตัวนี้นะยัยวิจารณ์ลำกาเตหงต่างตรงนี้ดิ่งไอ้เจตัวนี้นะก็กินตากถูเละกำวันงำถวยกะหอนเหียนมาซาวัวตินุดเกลียงแหลงตัวบันนี่ขัดเตะเป็นส้นดีเฮียอีเป็นส้นมาข้าเดียวจึงไม่ในถูหอนละเดียวหอนเด่นสั่งเดียวเลยอีข้าไม่เทอีเลยเป็นส้นเจียงอ่ะจูเฮจ่าอีมาจูบางยามเย็นไม่เทอีเลยเรียนนุ่งข้ากลัวมันไงสักโลดีตัวใหม่นะแกเตียวขัดออฟฟิศของหัวบางนัดเจรสารน้อยจังเลยที่เลยเป็นส้นเตจุกวนเลยนั่นไงสักซ้ำวะจงไปเหลียงไปกี่ไหมกว่ามันเลี้ยงก้อนโลจีน่าอันเย็นอ่ะอาคาเซียถูฟรัสเตรตถูอันเย็นอ่ะผู้จีบังไอ้มันนี่นัตัวนี้นะเฮียยาอมไหลเตลิงนี่ขัดเตหัวยงตรงดีฮิเลหัวหุ่นตะกับบางสิ่งนั้นคอนสตรักทีฟตะกับอีหุ่นเตสังเทียงยามจีเป็นฮีตัววิจารณ์ลำกาเตนะอาหอนใส่ไอ้มันนี่นะไว้ลำเป็นนะฮีบางเจ้าตัวเที่ยวนี้ฮีบางจีบังฮีโคมเทียจีเฮถ้ากังไงตัวโคมดีนะได้หวยกษาว่าไอ้กรมมินะอีสุดเดียวเฮมีมาเลียไม่เกลีย organization ขัดเฮียมินะอาวัสยา to be a change agent เจียเฮียอีเกลู for making Lamka the best place in the world อีดูทุกสามุทุกสังซิมฮิเลเลงอีตุมนาซาเลกียงนาสังไอ้ไม่เนี่ยนะหัว change agent ดิ่งบางเจ้าปังที่ดิ่งเฮียมิจิเฮตัวนี้นะก็ไงตัวนะเกลียหัวมา land holding system อ่ะเอ็นฮีเทอินเนกียฮิเลเลงไอเดีย contribute อินเนเทียไว้ไอเดียกว่าที่เกี่ยงวัชร์ดีเฮียมิจิเล่อบิกตะกินะเฮียคงอีเกนเชียงนะตัวเลยตะกินะ district council กี่ใบพวกนั้น district council เฮียไว้ district council ค่ะไทยเปียกดิ่งไฮเปียกดิ่งหัวอาเซมตุเตะขัดได้เฮหลักเลงกว่าฮิตเลยอีดินเขียงไม่นะ MLA ดีเฮียม MDC ดีเฮียมอีดินเขียงไม่นะอ้าวหอยน้อยอีเขาวินิเขาอะฮิเลเลงอีประเด็นเฮียตักเจียงนะอีเซปเทลตั้มปีหงบางเจียเขียไม่จิเลปาร์ตี้ดิสซิปลินขัดหน่วยหงเจียงนะอาเซปงับโลข้าเซกไอ้มันนี่นะหวยเป็นอาเซปเทนั่นเองว่าตัว outside organization เต็นค่ะอีตัวโซนว่าอัฐูเฮียเจียอีบัตตาเขียเสียมูฮีป่วยมัวฮีจีก็ฮอนเยนะเอเจนต์ฮีเทนเดียงนะมีหอยตั้มปีเตเสียกาที่เราตั้มปีกี่ไปเทเราเฮียหอยเราเตเสียกาเราเฮียเลยนะหอยเตอะไรดีเดจียงนะที่เราตั้มปีเสพติงมเตฮีกิเสียมคาร์ลอยมันนี่นะ ตัวนี้นะไอ้โพลินค่ะยัยเก่งก็คอยเก่งสุขายเก่งนักเลยปุ๋ยเก่งจีไงด่านอินเนตมาไว้จากนี้นะตัวเตลินี่ขัดเตหีอีเป็นส่วนเดียงอีเป็นส่วนนุ่นเจียงนะไว้ไม่เลี้ยวเก่งยัยก็เป็นส่วนโลกันเองนักเลยกจีกตาเตต้นวัดจะก้มนักเลยจีลุงซิมนี่เลยว่ะบางจีบางconstructive แต่ก็อี society อีดมกลางที่ดียามจีลุงซิมโตอีเป็นอีโพดเกลเลยตัวนี้เดี๋ยวได้จีมาบางอีบางมา aspire เลี้ยงอมแล้วว่า expire ไม่มาดิ่งฮีจีฮีตัวนี้เกลี้ยงกำอุดานะฮีไว้ดิ่งนะ government โตปังโคมาลำกา to make the best place in the world อาฮิตให้ดิ่งฮีป่วยมัวเอ้ยมีมาตักฮีจะเราดิ่งวิสัยลำกาเลี้ยงฮีจะเราดิ่งฮิมาเลยอีฮีจะได้ดิ่งอมจู policy หิมเป็นค่ะวิสัยลำกาฮิมไอเกลี้ยอามีมาลินะอีฮีให้นะเจียงpolicy เตียวเดลซุยเปียแต่ขินนะตุยบังลำกาตุยดิตนะมีมัลฮานาอันเนฮิเลเลจ้ะก็ว่ามันนับเป็นปอดโลไหลฮิเลเลงสุ่มไปโลมวยจีเลนักไปเลยจินครอลซิมไปจ้ะตัวมาคุมลีคุมงาคิดปันไว้ครอลซิมไปฮิเลไว้ก็อย่าไปบางจากีบอลโลจีเป็นกว่ามันสวยโลไปโลฮิจีเจียงไอจ้ะกีเกนคิวฮิเลก็อย่าบางจีไปอ่ะกวนไว้บางจีเนกาบางจีเบียมไอ้เกลียวว่า submission บอลว่าcompletion certificate บางปีสุ่มเต็งลูดทุกไอ้เลเวล government record เวลตัวเขาอยากให้อินเต็งลูดเจียเฮียเฮเลตักเวลตัวนี้แล้วหวยเตะขัดตัวนี้วิศวลำกาเตะตาเห็นมีมาลตัว intellectual circle เตะนะpension เราเห็นตาเลี้ยงอีเทน่ะเจียงค่ะว่าช่วยบางจีบางไว้ไปหวยสักดิ่งเฮียจีบังอีเกนดิ่งอีตุบดิ่งอีหมกหัวขีนักเทียวันนั้นนี่นะลำปีบังเล่นกุมเต็งmaintenance ฟันออกไหมอีเหวที่เตนะบอลเจียงว่าอามาสุมาบอลตัวกี่เกมไหมอีเลยฟันออกไงแล้วมั้งไว้ที่มันเลยสุยเฮียกันเฮียฟันออกมาเฮียนี่ฟันไปยาเฮียจะไปยาคอนแทคเตอร์เฮียนี่นะเฮียว่าโกรธอันปวดเขตาจีเทยจุยดิ่ง organization ขัดอีนี่ง่ายฮีเวอไว้ที่เขาlocal news publish ตัวเจล่ะผู้ชี้เหล็กกว่ามันคนเข็มนี่ตุ่มเทเราดิ่งเฮียบางตอนนี้มันเข็มเทมาแล้วคนเข็มยี่เกเทเราด้วยเพราะฉะนั้นสกีมหิมิมากกว่ามันเตะข้าอีเทปีดิ่งตัวน่ะเดน่ากว่ามันน่ะเซมเตะของตัวเอของบางเลยอีเสพลายจุนกาคุยจู่บางเย็นแค่เทคนเราดิ่งฮิเลเลงีโพดเขียดเจียงว่าอีเทซ่าอี experience อมเตะข้าอาศัยดิเตะเกียงใครจะฟีดดานอีเซียมดิไว้ให้ป่วยมวยเจเหตุตัวนี้นะเกย์ experience ที่นะกัทเฮียตัวนี้อยู่ตัวเตะ policy making body อะไรอย่างเตลพบานเตะหิวไว้อาบอลเตะอาหงเป็นส่วนเจียงว่าเฮียบางเฮียเจียอามาเวลมาตรงไปที่คนเราดูเป็นส่วนอลักสุ่มเต็งค่ะกอไม่นินค่ะเล่นกิบไหลมันนี่นะไว้จะก็อดังเต้นค่ะไอ้จ้ะอามาว่าปะนะค่ะ feedback ละอดังบอดี้ใครจะอีโบสุยดานอีเซียมเกลี่ตัวนี้เฮ้ยจะอาศัยที่ขัดอินค่ะบางมาตันตุนไงเราดิgovernment fund เตะเลย government policy เตะมาบางจีบางไปเขาอีสักดิ่งเฮียมจีตัวเนี่ย society ค่ะอีสุยเงี้ยดิ่งไว้สุยเกลี่จูอินเตะไอเกลี่เราเตะบอลให้มาเลี้ยงเขาปีตักขังตัวไงเราดิลำกามังกเอ็นเจล่ะมีมาละอีขังมามาวะอีหวนส่งเจียงอินเจียงว่าขังฮิเลเลงตรงไอปอดเจียงข้าบวนน้อยโตกิเดลซุยไม่กิหินเจนไว้เต้งบอลให้ตัวเดียงนะก็ไม่น่ะฟันอมเตะบางจีบางเจกว่าเฮียจีค่ะอีเอ็ดซุยปีดิ่ง society วิจารณ์ลำกาในมันนี่นะตัวฮีบัวดานเสียมินคอมมิตี้เตลเราเตเลงต่างได้ไม่เลยนะตัวบางทิลอีกมาดิ่งห้อยอมเตฮีโบจุยปีเจียเลยหังจีตัวนี้เกินข้างไงดันก็ฮอนเกียนเฮียอี resource person เตฮอนเกียนเตก็คอมเมนต์ทักเกดิ่งเฮาที่นั่นคอมเมนต์ขินตาวมันพากษาฮิเลเลงตัวเตอีเสพเขียดตักที่นั่นดิ่งนะมีมัลหันนะฮิโลคอมเมนต์ต่อปังโคมาปัทยันได้ด้านส่งโคมาอีปัลเล่กัมตัวป่าเฮียตัวป่าอีโลจอสุงปัทยันอีโลจอสุงอีจะตักสุงเต็งตัวปานะอีกามาบิดตะกี้นั่นเต็งสักเดียฮีจีฮีกมวนงมาฮีอีปากเกะถึงคนเกณฑ์ดี
ki bitil sim ta le mai the ki sauro kong ding dinga vision lamka chi kha katel ngei kia hille achangin kha kana ngai khiak thwa wai ka ngai khiang na kha in lampang ale hei vomu wa sa pa vomu chi khong om zik zikin ka thia kare na sem tak tak hi chi kha ka thia lungsima he kha anapan hoi ma ka sal heu tu ten kha tunina chiang semin ka thia ki pa hoi ka sa e bang teng hile bang hi am khat hi lo sa chu bang hi am khat hi kha poimo a tunina tua bang hi to zel hi bang hi am khat hi khe dia ki hing ta ka hi hoi bana e Pentecostal town ichi wa kwa pe na kha ai ma hi cha pau ting ki thei tua hoi ta kholim thei du thu sam hilai le hi sa hoi zolain ki tuak lai leng chi bang kha lungsum ma ni dangina ka ngai tua na hei te tunga committee khatom hen la huaya e pau tuam om hen la huaya ki pok vek theleng chi ka ngai tua na ma thil khen khat pau tuam hi khom khen khat te chang deong bat lo sim chak khat kalung tang na ma tua sang a hoi zo kha pan lak thei ning ka ngai tua at gen dan dang tuan ka thei kia ilai siang to ye le chu e Luke 10:25 khole ge na ama sapena kha pathiani idi lungtang ting ting ingai tuan ting ting i thena ting ting ai idi chi azo kha nang ra ki bar veng te idi chi ai le veng te kwa tia chi on suino ni chu jesu to wa dan thì khát cái cầu nào mà Giêsu hi để chỉ cả, ale hoya i đi chỉ cả veng te qua ya, chỉ ta khá qua ya mi te khá veng te anh hiểu vậy, hoya ama dia ana i khát ama chỉ pi anh hiểu lâu in trên samari mi hoi cái gì cả, juda ten mà cái ngày sáng hoi satya tu hile hoai ten bang ma chỉ lâu piwa, hoya ama mi asim hiểu lâu mix ta đều sim khát Israel dik taka ngai lo teu kha aveng teu nei dai mai tunina i huai lampang bangale hi cha ki tua mu na hiam bangle nil deu hen lai pang khom tak hun ta tua i thinom dan khang i gam khong yet le kha huai hunong tungai tadiam ni la ngai cha pang khom thì thona ngai le atak tak lo tua pan khom tak dia hongom mai diam joina pathian di na ne diam chi hi lung sima oma wai di na le tunina vision lamka ten kha vision in hi poimo ma mai na ka thea pangkhom sem di chi kha a hi hoi bana khonuam in ei thena di e gam nuam in ei thena dia adia ka poimo chu i tang pe gi gen kha light a hi light chu dan om deu ta mo tu chiang a kha ni dang bang lo prepaid khon hiu le chi khang hi ale lampi le adan hom sime voi lampi le hoi thota chi mai ni ball then ball a ken khat chu ai the het lo lom lai hi tui kha ken khatin musim aniam lamam ten mu ku ga dam bang le hi le dei dan takamu dia ki mu chat te dei huai vision khat ken khatin again and again chu waya bsf kem sak blak banga tingkilian ppm hen la wa ki panin adang tingon pesuk le chu ya chanpur bang hi thei vek phial di mo ai ke koilam he pam lam dewa wa tui bang lam hiam ai ke cha e kap kai to hat kap sung non mai de chu wai da ki zo mong lo mo a hi le tua eml te pan san be ka a government hi ke le dang ten le e privatize dewa hi the dan chom mai the wai a hi te bang le kha poimo ma khat hi na ka thia e huai chang na tulai nau pangte i hak sanna te ke le cleanliness lam hina thilpol ngai te bang bang kha resource person te on genwa wai bang le thil poimo ma khat amawa thi ule tunung chenga thil bang ki mizil sakle izil siam sakle amaw kha e tulai hak sanna bang le hak salo do ni khamai thiu wai ja ka naw pangten thil bang ki ma thiu kha a hoya wai jana e dena resource person ten gen ma kha i hi the isa ma engine huan bol hiam bang bang hi te hiam chu kalamena bang hiam chi dam le ma ban le hi thei to zel wai te kha thil poimo ma exercise le thomo upalamte bang kha cha tang hello de ki bol ana kilo engine mi tang hello ma dam lu ma a khe hiam naam le sort pyong le jun khum nei mai ve wai jak itat tan ma le hoin jin wai jak huan bol di hai chin di hiam ngakul bol di hiam mo tuam kha hi thi om mai thi wai te kha poimo ka sa wai bana resource person ten gen ma kha bang khat yai adana bang mal ki thei tuan lo gam hi che minam chi chang chi kha chi 6 serul na san le ki thei khol lo ai ke le banga wai 375 chi ti tel thei tuan khol lo ale wai internet khoi zon chu om sa me ba yet le chu chi dan do kha to mai chu wai bang le internet dan le ki thei tuan lo lai wai zoma wai je ka bang yam khat chu hi thei de ngai wai de kha to he ta ka asiam sa de tem in panon la ngai mo wai khoma le poi mo ya thil ma ba na kha hi di how pi wa ya i vision lamka hi hoi ta ka organize ma ba na he tu te na leng panon la to zel den ka de saka akwa toy chi bang ki ho thei sema oma ma ban son zel din hoi ka sa vision lamka tam so then ye jon ka zo di
tunia vision lamka program poimo tak kahung panhak thei kalung da mama how to sunum tak le puitu munum tak te igama dinga lalpan thimna la peka ahan laini cheng sema sep zonung le igama ding hungpang dinga vision phadakala nei te ho thui wang ngai hinna choma ke pastor kum nei thang ka he pension ta ka ke le pastor ki dai lo je kin ning kum dinga khan how to ten kum khata di ni solo pathin lem go thin tin ei tha sang ding pa hi mei thalam hung di je kin tuni na ho ko mu theya kalung dam ma yenga aki gen sa te khari pit ta pong ka tin kalung lu na ngon chang geno lamka kin taka isiem phat na dinga pathini nei koi pi ka het chu pathin thuya hi na ku taka tunia chi khom tele muntinom ten manga le ben chu pathin mal zo na khom sa he pathin thuya dika thieng thowa tuni pathin thu kha khen ga din sum dom na la mal zo na dom na dingai ngai tu ji ko ki bui mai he ga chun ki pum khat di le ha ge ahin pathin thui mak lo taka le nu pan na ki pum khat thei lo ki khen mai i bible la zelung tim krista khanang ma wale ta na ti sai mo nei chi din jesu lung tim pu chi le han ki pum khat na ha sama ye hi het sa hello gen kai po lamka ka vei ma chu ken how to te non gen livelihood ti tuni kum tam pia chi ta lamka sunga kun pastorin kam khapu kium le bangolin loite auto ki hole hen lang lamka ki sim phala padim ti kalung thi mum chu tunia nisina isumu kapak gal sabdana chen 60 70 80% ku kolle vai te khu ki pedo fit ta chu le tu hu ba chi ai le ning kom chenga kolte hon dukan bol ta chu ye hi tunia loipa ya ta ka resource person te hole committee te ni lung thimoi koi dung ka du chu committee na en le zia ding a bing mong ki ko la tunia hong pension ding le paisa nei ta te la nei zel ding te hole ki thu ko min imamo hu a distributor ring pen hu bang te koi di ga mo bang la nek le chak la mi ta hel in van bang van ya simen le bang ma so si hu aimin dealing ding hu direct a company pana dream the da wen lang e ba na chunja abak kai ding te ho kha aimi en lang bargainum loading kinelum loading bangwan le poni tai me hi ta le bangetale a committee khan hoi takin en chin hen la chiring etting ni doile chok ni doile le chok lo di mai churi chun ni chenga kolle vai te ke ngai sum pe lut si siu hu ei mau ki ngong lut tang nge chu center government panglon le lamka chu kin takin kumbanga den sun kisu pak zo dai ti ke kalung thi ma ka barden lin ta kai e ga chun tunin ho tu jam te ho le lem he to ho la ka ze thu hi iwang ngai tu be dingule committee ten le tu ba na ze khu bangilo di ba kol le vai te le me te khu chi ta win ti di lo nang lo lo thei pong ge ti di hi le amawa khu chok ta lo e le ki chok tu na ding mo dik tak le thing tho ta kin ze platform do dok thei le han chi ta ti ngai lo kina awan cheng cheng wei zo ko tai di wei any tho ni na mel CC wa kap lu le ngai lo wa ho shi le ngai lo bin ze khu tunia vision te hin bangole bo lo de ma kina lam ka pa ging ni ti le chu ze bo lo wa ko le chu pa pa ging le ka ti kan chu e chu ka lung thi ma ka barden ali so le thing ta ngain bill pastorin ka mu na hau so king ka gen chu ken ka lung thi ma thu pa lal pa nei koi pi ka koi chu I ga mi ki hom goling lam a phat na le a phat lo na le phada ka government a registering I hau sa te kha a gam man di kha government pik sang a phajo kha committee mo sim pe hing lam a kin ta ka pe yo ten kin ta ka pen tin kum tam te ununga pe thei ten a gam ga han ki pi ko han lang ei gam kha zete hi ka gama hi ya khang ka nei de ti kha phada gen register nei le han chu ku ma ki pen tu ku hausa ten la thing again chu job card hung wang hi free ta ka to na ni mo ke chu ka jak le cha ka lung thi ma kap ati la kha job activa ai lo le job bike ti wa job car ti wa chu job building ti ki to adik lo akila kom sum himi phatak cha ne theng ku ma kum lo nong le ding we ga chun adik lo himi hothei chi ta dik ta ka a government la me la mi ma le ye ba na chun tua loy pa te hin tam dak cha se jo ke ta na ka sa chu lam kalama I thai chi phan na cheng tui thadung cheng in mu nei zo ku hi chu na ka sa tang pang hun phatagin cheng hing lang je sangam khat cha go le phat takin hoi takin ni neng mu de ni sim le a khang in ku ni wa na diu kha in mu na mo lak bang ya mu ki pa ma yin chu tua committee ten le vision un koi thagin tua I jok lo cheng ku jok lo thei na di da nu men la tang pang hun no te wai chen na diu hi planning ki sim na chu hoi le hoi yon tin num le num ki dam no na lai de ti kam da na he e ka chon pathin thu I mang chet dingin ei u le chu le hoi ta ka le I pathin gini pathin hing le dik le thieng thok le ginum happy na di mai nai zelung thim chu puwa e chu ni si na mang chet le moi gam dam dai a ku hem khat suk dam ding ai koi lai se su ki dam ngai lo dai ei mau ka le dam hitin e chun king del cheng dam na ding a hin lalpan je vision te ho yang ai gen te ho ata ka sem pai the dingin pui tu te ho dam thei na to lem hen na pha to imi pi te la ka le je thagaw na sip nai chi zel dingi I pau cham na hu che dingin lalpan mal som ta hen ka ki pa ki
ken le kam khat le ni kon gen dia am sapen in resource person ten thu ahon loi khak deu kha hoi thei ka sama ma a hi ha nge na wai lam kon gen ke de vision lam ka chi kana za ka pata ka lungsima om wai te hon share road ka hiya ama sapen in a mu chi dia vision lam ka tup kha to make lam ka the best place in the world chi chen yai kha khat be ngai to ana chu it sounds very banga challenging mo hilele a khomin ka thei non kia one very remote village in Meghalaya has been declared the cleanest village in the whole world. Well, if that can happen, why not the best place in the world is Lamka. Mo wai ka a hi thei ma a hi ka ngai to na om gi kia. Number 2 to yai la ka tamzo te kha in the next 5 years I retired te hiwa ke telina ไอเละตำส่วนค่ะอินลำไปดีอินลำดีจิค่ะอิตุปุไอเดียนกะเก่งตาconcern นี่กันเนี่ยลำกาตุกิสายะ one is groundwater level ค่ะนัสตะกะกิยามตาand two is greenery อมโลข้อสุงาค่ะยายตะเกียลค่ะ all โมไว้ก็ซาอันนี้โจเทน well ตัวยองกังจังทุกสักเดียวทุกอันนี้โลเทนบางจุด water supply จีของจุดเลยห้องอมนี่เลยห้องอม toast เลยยายเป็นค่ะ it's not the best solution จีกังไงตัวตู้จังเองนะอินลำเดียไปretire จังกระเทียนได้ดิจะอินลำเด็กเทียน water harvesting unit ค่ะ part of the plan เต็มสักเทียนแล้ว the basement ค่ะ part of your basement can be your water harvesting tank a part can be your car parking วิจารณ์เดียวมา plan ขัดค่ะอมไงตากษา number two hard point นะเทมาเดียกันเอวลายนค่ะกินไหนก็หิเสียคนไว้จังอันนั้นกินตะหนาวก็หิเสียคนค่ะก็กิหะปวดมาบอกว่าไอบีรถลำต้นตุงอามินก็เทเก bluebells park ค่ะอากุ้งอามินจันApril park กิจตบไหมมั้งอามินกิเทเรา April เสียงปากboth sides ดีซีกงละกัดเตียงหิวอามาวินกงบางจุสิงกงตั้มตั้มโตสสิงกิจเตตั้มตั้มอมหุจตานะ very green เห็นจันตัวสิงกงมูดิขัดเลยอมนอนโล vision ลำกันa short term goal อันนี้เดียวไว้ก็สักค่ะตัว student เตะของตัว interaction เนี่ยอยู่ahi ma banguna every family member can adopt a tree in kong chiat wa singkong tu tree adopt di wai ka amau a growth abang khat diu chana let's try to make green lamka wai hile wai environment issues air issues tampi secondary hon handle din hon bang khat din ka ngai tu yai tigel kha kon sung utaไว้บานะยายติงก็คิดฟัก
อันนู้มินเนี่ยเห็นละ6 ลังฮิดีเอตาเอ็นจิง working day ตรงที่ทนอะไรเห็นตัวจุด special invitees เราเห็นnow other invitees เราเนี่ย maybe 1-2 จันทร์ก็วิวเห็นthen I'll give time to our resource persons tam ta hong ki share pa responsible na David na let's say 2 to 3 minutes tabong anapin na line katin na mic is there or you can come to the podium all other invitees also student lam kai te zong ma hele say no na line good
Lama vision Lamka kichi kamu tung pen na kay first impression chu bang chik chiang he ma be di khate be che ya asiak ben Lamka mi te thil pat siam lo ma ya sustain zo lo building in hoi pp lamin enkol zo lo chi te hiya hana bangong chi pai dio chi khong cái nào cái bằng chú pensioner tế ông hi chiang bằng hi hiện chiang các ngày đan khát nam hi à tôi còn nghe được chú Asia hi lo na khi bảo hoài các salwa tu ni na activities pai tàu then na report imu tan khong hi cái hi kamu masak na khong hi sim bằng ale online na meeting này teo thil tom tom khong tel ka chi chala ki man lo ko chi te ki tel khalo in chen to hi ka hong moi na ki pa huai ka salamet na lian pi kaneya let this society be sustainable one chi ka dei pen ma be mai ke hen lan bang chi de dio selfish motive taka suk to phia mai ke le suk sia ti nom ke hen lan achura chanpur pen itup hima le jong es lamka teng te dan ni na lamka it te hi na hi khan to na ngom le chi ko pen ma tua hiya ipai khop na
amo pon alian pp len te hi pension sabang ina hiya to cha tu ne I sab khop am te bang hi mabana kum khonga pension pa di te na hiwa I denin again wa na pension nung chang bel mi nong thulak vaklo ma hi to hi no le ki thei din hiu to hi kumli kum nga nei te nan nei sungu na hi authority nei la na hiu hewan sak input stamp pen nong pia ko kong de isak laya pension cha cho ma pension ai ta ve retiree ta ve le cha hi bang teng hoi gen le chin la mi ni koi na khatong nei ta di vai sang na tu gen te na ban joint secretary ai ke le bangale deputy secretary director chi khong tam piom ten khat put your brain together now while you are holding that authority Nehemia tu ni genu kap biral pan hi amai mual pu ke Jerusalem sia bangchak ki pak thedi ka hiam do something jebe permit me to do something with that official authority he returns and rebuild the world hai le tua mabana toy la ngom to ri te denina upapa khatin ongena I mentor dia hi chi thupi salo ka hi kum som li kum som ni government service ai changom diten hi okay no thu in chuna hi thei ke hi le you can still influence na boss te and here Delhi amte hi thilhong ki patna di hiya asiak bel in lama jong lai siam tam pi kiom asim tam pi kiom bana hi in lama te inel sia nai ke ya ana ki record de pi avagen dile nuam tuan ke ya best of the best government Indian government in us selecting hi am khana hiu if you don't put together your brand for the good for the betterment of our town it will collapse if you don't put together your brand to defend our land it will collapse min pang khong chin a brain usung khong chin Delhi khong am te ma in a khwa ku sanga Manipur pe yu a hi mani na Delhi a amount te to ki compete thei omi hi amount ji zen mo midang te ka chinga hi India phual pum pin no te hi zakta kung saka a khen te din mulyan pp muan hoi takang koi te mai hi igam ichi pe hin nongi diu vip siam puina la pho a lai sim ten igam in nine sim ni pathian na sem ten igamin na ma ta sem ni kimol ten igamin na ta sem ni achi pen hi ei mun tua ma nam ten hiu sot pian am ngil khai ta diam himale tu ibwai tak tak le vision lamka chi bang pe nga ham phatwai ka sa pathian in he vision lamka tung tonin ana sep na hi ilakwa thei topin igam po phat na dinong jang le chi hong ge nut ka hi ka ki pa ke
Adam Wazong, idea say no maintain peace on le. Kipao in the first interaction he into I think it's time for issues raised on dunia from what our resource persons have presented. It's like as a retiree, there are two ways of involving. We have, let's have two buckets in our life. The first bucket should contain to-do list. What you can do as a retired person, pensioner. The other bucket can be what should you do, to-do listing, for your next generation to follow you. A man, individual direct engage kibola, maintain. Second can be you formulate a roadmap for the younger generation. What should they do? You begin it, but then let them finish it. The first bucket, you begin it, finish it. No, I think we can keep busy. It is you anagelu hitin tamta amhon resource person on idea in share chile to near special invitees on a say akuna tamta. Otherwise, we will end up blaming. Okay, we will spend our whole retirement life diagnosing the problem only without coming to any solution. No, he asks you, what can I do? To resource person hon to respond to to finally get their closing remarks on not only on the idea, the topics they were given, but then any idea, no? Some being katin, maybe 5 minutes, no? Valte and Panintin, then Pulamte, then Guite, Amotumin being kate.
Till cut joke on Gendia, just one point. A land holding system is a very controversial subject. Everybody knows it, and this is the crux. Structural issue hi katsia, yai pian kha mi khat le ni hi kaya, and it is a long process. Hima ale alampi khat oma wai pian kagel kia wai pian kha alampi here. But anybody can do something differently. Why so every villager can come together with the village chief and carve out some system. Why Penka as a model? Because we cannot leave the hill areas in Manipur in a vacuum. Lamka area, Churachandpur area was already surveyed, and the LR and LR Act applies. That is why you have the Pata system of land settlement. Beyond that, you don't have, and it is a vacuum. When you leave it as a vacuum, what will happen is the government of Manipur will jump in. Bangziakina, why land settlement system omlo, land ownership system omlo, a system omlo himima omle. Zong le tom lut ke dia, ngao le tom lut ke dia, we le tom lut ke dia. So, since it is a vacuum, it is very attractive. You have to have some system. Once you have that kind of system, at least you'll be protected. Why in Jin achieve Devadu di Halloween, achieve Dito Pangkoma, we have to devise some mechanism for our common survival. I kill it, chief days of survive demo. Amipium law, chief them tay demo. Loju. Do a village can cut car, Amipium non law, water list so more. What a bang swag the a village chief in Banghi to one wire. Amak gave a thing tay demo. Amipium law, a village chief daily patuam lo so. Was there a village chief day to ha pankoma? You have to set aside some parcel of land. Maybe 10-20% of the entire village land for the villagers. Hili abalance lian piom lai thoi chu. Hili amaw lai li hu thong om di. Anek le tak zon nang om di in le lo nei diu hili ko pem di la. Hoi pen it hi siam mau chu hi chiam di jin mai te teng tom lut diu mai voi. Vai te leng tom lut ke do. 3 bills like again gige kha, it is because of our lack of knowledge kachi gige chu. 3 bills laga apoi chu khat chawahi kachi gige. Lai le ka gela sau pi le ka gel ko manasim ki. Bang ziarin chile Shops and Establishment Act pen a bill pen act hil le poi lo hi. Alien protective way vai ten hong bol thei lo du. Sum hong dong thei lo du. A song economy hong ki build up di a kisum dong di. It is stricta, state. Vaite ki hol ka di. Number 1. Number 2 akha inner line permit deu. Why pen bang ziak in anade ilo di. Alien protect kai chu wain. Outsider hong lu thei lo chu a le ki him nai chu we are safe with that. Why thei siam ulo. Kibulu zama mo. Manipur people pen a definition why the native of Manipur pen. Why who are the people of Manipur? The people of Manipur are the native people. Native people pen explain lo ichu a billion. Why explanation on bolun chile? It is only explain sagle kisai ichu. Award na diam lo hin chin. Ebu ay nakibuay mo. Why guys? Because of lack of knowledge. Isud diu khat. Why pen? What is the definition of the people of Manipur? chỉ cho vậy chú native on explain luôn native explain luôn itel lệ kitel hi mai huat na diom lo mo hoài đa này hả vacuum ở khang na tua lane holding system à unless we fill up somebody will fill up hoài hong hi chú then we have to come together hoài poi mo in alampiom sun here ya section 29 of the District Council Act 1971 này chú hoài pen is a chiam wale e ham phati is a chiam ke le adang om lo MLR and LR Act 1960 hong lu ti bang igen thi dia hoài chú ipan na diu
land policy ka apoi mo mema ram ka apoi mo ka ke kham ka PhD thesis kan shifting cultivation ka chuchang ka ji kan khalai kham kan land ownership land tenure system afug na loi mo ram shifting cultivation high tring jinga nega permanent cultivation high kham alternatives vong so ara se inglia villager high in ascension nitaring guarantee mo se land ka entering and itil settle cultivation low thoring na sin la ka house pu high le lal high le khan kha in rem na kha in big team na kham no kan so they don't have guarantee of that no kalekan they cannot do any development work ni so tu come in hung bui tak takin la chu villager high khumi high hin anlal high transitioning tam tak kan so they don't have any stake more they are not actually stakeholders because they don't have any rights for overland more ani so khalekan abu ding ni khalekan hi land issue hi chief side that ka dialogue na ya mo hi forum in anhung bu sai ka be se dialogue na ya intin mane land leasing system high kuma mo village rale even development work thoring a permanent cultivation man thoring a even agreement thoa mo land leasing high kum thei fongon ma kha achula so ka point san mun se la chun era ma kana ningai development na kita padam kan sarkar scheme high ki sarkar record so hingam ti fongon so ana sa taka moring atam no mema RTI again ya RTI ekdam hi mang thi min la chu government scheme yang chinam afang sunati ren la chu chu sarkar ko mami chi meta ti kare gan chu ka jok sanu ba chun pa khan nok chu emani ai rule tra ha no la ai insu ha no tu ha mani private school tam ta kai mus hingai thankar ko la ka ri la chu an ngai sak rak no tu nei political systematic ai government hi enson BJP hi alalal pe dinga chunan ni khomin ni denga an tok ngai no hai kan lang tok pe ding lang them pe ding khalai khan tu ta private school ha hi advice impact the pen la Christian minority school no ya in register was recognized was ka khan constitution ami protecting ne ka khan pathin thur thil thein ta chun they can have their own management he lai faith academy school ka involved na su kan suk do kaya chule chun sarkar birena sarkar he ing chanam manglak pe ri thakno ne khalai khan inveng him ring chu khil thela khila ka tha dia nakita ai unau no sil ka tree plantation hai kam ka atha ni kam ka chun tree plantation kham khan hi pansak Konthang hai sukbui phak lo ring mo akau len ni lo hi zo ga fyang chi te asoka tree ti hai khama tha na tam tak nei nga hi tung zo fe khang tree variety selection tho ma kha ka awareness hai kham kha ni tha suppose ka bersa no mane
gen be na di non piak je gon pa hoi ka sa am sai na tua mimal individual capacity ai hi thai te kha tua unyang khan ne minon ge na hoi te kha poi mo ka sak khata hi a hi di tuam kwa ma om lo hi pol pi le om lo it is a vacuum tua I all mo te le len isu hin bang hi le anangai tua di om tuan lo wai zega own individual capacity hi thei tua uniang khan ne mina basement rain water harvesting wa kabe la putu roof solar panel wai jong lai le chi kha ka be la pu ta hi wai chiang ina law hi na policy to ki saya I thei na kha adain dai lua wai I buai pi se ku kha tua umwan ban leon gen langa ungul min thang ben leon gen langa ka kimu Manipura loi chini a bi ka hi a singtang a zona thak te loi kha I hi theu chu just opposed whatever the government comes out to it a huai lo hi chi zo dia hi chi suggest thei lom lo mo hi ai lampanga hei zok dia hi chi suggest thei di lom lo opposed stop mai a huai ma kha I land law isua den chianga I progress I nei dilele huai kha opposed stop hilawa en I dei dan zonga participating party hi koma ownership pai thei kha le kha hong piang din ka ging ta a hong pian thei ke huai dan om thei ke le chu mizo te na nam chek nok a chiu mo minority who thil teng kha sensitive vek bangma change om thei lo huai te dan deu din mun na kiom lai lai in huai kha huai kipan step out thei na dia kha tua awareness law hon khoi kha hitale policy hitale huai te kha poimo mama kasa huai te non highlight be zia kuna pa huai kasa ke gen hon be lapa tua land ownership to ki sai ka ken le lunglut huai ka sang mama a hi zela subject student ma as student dana lunglut huai ka sakai tua stalemate kha kuaman again chu ka za ke na hi je essence thai tu sense of security om lo zia ka kha hidau penin kingta at sang na dina 6 schedule noi bangong hile maybe it can make some progress why ma bang hi thei dia chi kha lengai tua thei thil in ka kingta land ownership chi jena ownership bang lekha straightforward black and white ownership chi hilawa a category tuam bang lom the hi tua right land right kha right to use for your livelihood right to transfer right to banga a mortgage a tuam a right hongom son no na hi to existing akha a villager tena they have the right to use for their livelihood as long as they are residing in that village wai kha a hi chi kha amu theya wai kipan wai pen kha it is not sufficient collateral la kijang theilo hi chi kha a isu economic value benefit ila khek thelo na kha wai ong hinona wai pen kha bang chi tackle di land hucha zuakhia transfer freely exchangeable commodity chidiama commodity hi le zoi ke dia thil dana va et bang lekha thil hoi pen hi pa khol lo mai thei mo tua et sang na dina pathianin Israel namte kha kana na hon tunin chin huai kha alen bang hon chiwa they divide among the tribes, family. Guite ownership ka huchidana transfer didana pathian na pelawai chu. Bangtiam compulsion zia ka alen abanda chimaini. Ahi le 50 years jubilee year ka, the ownership will come back to him. Why dan de ka lease ichi ka why to comparable simin kya gamdang le muntam zo ka lease system ka kizanga hiya why ziagina e tua e laka om village chief teben le why lease system bangka ngai tua dan nei ina e amau tudin muna agam sungwa tunai na ne yo chena sovereign ichi zen kelele amau gam sunga investment hongom na dia amau chief tema ban le proactive le they can pull in investment in their village chi bang le om thei dio chi khong a min tai ma ngai tu na hong lu hi ten kon gen di pa ke.
Final thing in resource person ho cheng chule idea in share cheng cheng ki pa pinan ko de ka de talk so just summing up part hita in hilla summing up zo ngai the point in I think we have heard and then about say paging on the point alas lam chu na chi tau hitin na Tua he resource person hoser bona concluding remarks about lo hita enna ahin la organizer side akuna concluding remarks to Dr. Nekulin Hokibin ama in member Bijan Lamka ama in hin bol di hi in concluding remarks about zo zo wa hele closing prayer in part kisai le kadain Reverend Chingkhan Gen Omil Machu opening Dinkaniti Helaman Midang Atiti and Hiti Asu about closing so in Reverend Pastor NTPC about closing adding ready in the hill learner. It's a Masansun Avialent Bizosi in K moderating maybe because we are running short of time. No? Tamta an idea shared hello, but this is a beginning. Get ready for next. Yes. Next kind of interaction could be in the form of workshop. How to do. Yes. Idea is here. Even next time, let's sit down. How do I do? Workshop style I call it. Siniting as participants on soon setting it. Let's all get ready and Vision Lamka retired. Sate chula retired one. How do I engage the analundam danuchu? We are introducing Visual Lamka to you. Be involved, and let's all make a better Lamka future. Let's tell a good story for our future generations. Kun Dr. Nekulin, concluding remarks.
Kakipae Nilapa. Good evening. Achay-chan damse lai chay ta zivin babatian katangven, and we are very, very fortunate that we have a very knowledgeable resource person today who are expert in their own domains. Pu Valte, Pu Dr. Pulamte, and Pu Dr. Guite. And if I don't video katasan maman, even me, I learn a lot. Yes. I learn a lot. No one's actually ichuma bangachu. And I've had some video katasan. Just before I make a concluding remark, may they dare to Shimkhadam, there's a story told by the Valley people. In the 1930s, when the Japanese came to Manipur, they said that, okay, these Manipuri people, after they have food in the morning, they sit in the sumang, in the veranda, just for the sunbathing. And keep discussing. So the Japanese people thought that, okay, these Manipuri people are discussing, so they will become developed. Then in the 1960s, Japan people came again, and they saw the same phenomenon. They still, then the Japanese people said that, okay, they are still discussing. So maybe the discussion today, it will not be only in the words, but as who Moderator has pointed out, maybe next time in the form of workshop, we should also plan how to execute this discussion and the ideas and the knowledge we have. Yes. One thing which, as a student of economics and as a teacher of economics, when we see these Asian economies like South Korea, Taiwan basically, they are one of the most developed, no? Yes. And how did they start it? Yes. They started with, they were basically a Japanese colony. And what did the Japanese people do is that they give them a basic education. Yes. It was compulsory. Sanitation was compulsory. Yes. So every household have to have a latrine. Oh. And every children have to go for primary education. So they laid the foundation. So today, in our own limited capacity, Vision Lamka could be an agent of change in a very small but effective way. Yes. You can say no mean. And I would once again thank the resource person from the media and the publicity side as well, who Valte touched the most important issue facing our society today, that is the land holding system. He emphasized that we need to come together and form a viable land holding system that will protect us in the future generation. Pulamte also talks about what are the sustainable livelihood practices or methods that we could practice in our own district. He talks about particularly the Zoom cultivation and other means of livelihood. Dr. Guite talks about the importance of public policy advocacy, and he also talks about the danger that the society, particularly the youngsters, are facing, that we are always driven by emotions and misinformations that are available in the social network, and the importance and the need to have proper knowledge and information, and so that with this knowledge system we could be an active participant in the government policy. And to conclude, he also talks about what are the viable land holding system, like the lease system, or maybe a better land use system, ownership system. And on behalf of the Vision Lamka publicity and media team, I would like to thank from the core of our heart the resource person and all the participants today. Thank you very much.
Wow. We'll have a group photo after closing prayer. This is your announcement to Reverend Bai.
Nana sabnate la kahon tum lai tu ni ko te taksal lungsim hisel le sidam nan ko yan kyang ki ba thu gan yen hi amen ka pa chen tu ni honen elam ka vision lungkel ngai tu na hi khadwe edin na haksai ngai tu phagda na kilan ke ma le nang main lungkel la chi tak to he zona resource person te ta hella special invitee te ta hella mission worker te tan phatalin lungsim gel khom la ngai to khoma non ko man ken pa thun yin hi amen kathugen teu hon tang tung sak thei nang ma so nei man na thilbang kim na ron kilan le he da nanong pil pa thu gen nazar jesu men kon thum hi amen praise the lord